All right, there we are. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get the stream started there. Can you guys hear me and see me all right? Well, I guess it's not a double feature anymore. Let me know if you can hear me and see me all right. Yeah, I looked at let me look at the email real quick. Because when it gets copyright claimed, they send you an email. I'm trying to load it up. Yeah, see, this is what sucks about streaming these movies, man, because it's like, it is public domain. You're allowed to, but the bot, it doesn't matter with the bot. Look, live stream copyright notice. Your live streams match. Yeah, look, your stream, due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted. Streams are interrupted when copyright content is detected. When I look at the actual details, yeah, it's the movie. It's the movie. Although the movie's in public domain. So that's not copyrighted. It's not. This is the same issue we had with the thing. Like, no, it had nothing to do with the ads. No, it wasn't the ads. It was the movie. So, yeah, that one's fun. See, this is going to be a problem now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these, like, for consistently throughout the Halloween season, because I've got a bunch of them planned. I verified they're all within public domain. But now I don't know if YouTube's going to block the stream halfway through. I guess this is going to be a test right here. I know for a fact House on Hill's public domain. Yeah, this is... I may have to... Damn. Severe, I may have to do with what you were playing with. Just like streaming like fan films and stuff. Because it looks like streaming the actual like full movies. I don't know. The bot doesn't like it. And it all comes down to the bot because, like I said, it's not copyrighted. Yeah, it shows the stream got blocked. Let me delete the old one because I don't want people jumping into the old one. I'll just have to change the thumbnail. Just have like this one movie. All right, well, let's see how this goes. I guess House on Haunted Hill. I guess we're not going to get ourselves tingled here tonight. We'll have to find a way to tingle ourselves in other ways. Not with the movie. Maybe use a version uploaded to YouTube. Doesn't matter. It's the same film. And the version on YouTube is low quality. They probably just turn monetization off on it. Either way, well, no, I don't have monetization on either way. Because I could post it. The problem is, it's posted on the platform. So what happens is the bot will scan it while they're uploading it. So it probably went through for them just fine. But since I'm streaming it, it's going to block it in real time. So they might have uploaded it and done a dispute, and now it's viewable. That's why it's on YouTube. But if I start streaming that same one, the stream itself is going to get blocked. And then I'd have to go through the whole dispute process, and then it's pointless. But yeah, we'll get started. House on Haunted Hill. Same year, too, actually. 1959, starring Vincent Price. We all wanted to be tingled, yes. I'll figure something out for the rest of the month. I don't know. This is kind of a test run, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Same exact issue as the thing. It got blocked while it was streaming. If it was a regular video, I would just dispute it. And then I'd win the dispute, but since I'm live, it's just going to block it instantly. I have no recourse. Oh, I thought the movie wasn't playing.
The ghosts are moving tonight, restless, hungry. May I introduce myself? I'm Watson Pritchard. In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world. Since it was built a century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it.
It's like the OG Black and White Night of the Living Dead's public domain, and we streamed that one just fine without issue.
I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I was almost dead.
Yes, Ben, thank you for the $5. Before this one gets blocked, too. Yeah, right. Maybe it won't.
I'm Frederick Lauren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my
Put on
wife
the fence
can
stream
give a
these classic
party.
films, even as public domain.
Haunted
Fan-made stuff
house
usually
party.
gets claimed for music, but I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that.
Sweet
Claim the
news.
video all you want. It's not even monetized. Just
There'll
don't
be
block
food
it.
and drink and
That's the problem with the
ghosts,
streams, that they block it.
and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
If it was
If
just
any of
music,
you
it
will
wouldn't be
spend the next
blocked.
12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive.
$10,000 to survive an entire
Barbara, here
night
come our
in a
obligation.
genuine haunted house? That's not even worth it. Maybe, well, hold on.
It was
Maybe
my
in
wife's
19 how much?
idea to have
I'm gonna
our
look that
guests
up. How
come
much
in
is that
funeral
money in
cars.
1959 money? How much is it
so
now?
amusing. Her sense of humor is, shall we say, original. I dreamed up the hearse. It's empty now, but after a night in the
These are on
house
my
on
phone.
Haunted Hill, who knows? This is Lance Schroeder, a test pilot, so no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it? And I happen to know that Lance needs the $10,000.
Here, I got a money
given
calculator.
If he's
All right,
brave enough to stay all
$10,000
night.
in
Mrs. Ruth
1959
Bridges,
is
you've no
equivalent
doubt read her
to.
column in the newspapers. She says
Oh,
her reason for coming to the party
It's
is
worth
to teach her
$101,000
ghosts.
today. Okay,
She's
I would do
also
it
desperate
for
for
100,000.
money.
Absolutely, not
Gamble.
for 10,000.
You've already met Watson Pritchard, a man living in mortal fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to
Lose
spend
internet, then
another
come
night
back.
here.
Stream is up.
I
Yeah,
wonder why.
copyright blocked.
He says for money. This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that my ghost will help his work on hysteria. But don't you see a little touch of greed there?
You know what's funny?
Well,
YouTube has the
fine.
Tingler on their site to actually rent or buy.
This is
You
Nora
could pay
Manning.
them to watch it.
I picked her from the
Public
thousands
domain.
of people who work for me because she needed the 10,000 more than most. Supports her whole family. Isn't she pretty? The party's starting now, and you have until midnight to find the house on Haunted Hill.
You know, I did like the remake to this movie. I thought it was pretty good. Also, Return to House on Haunted Hill is awesome on Blu-ray. It never came out to theaters. It was direct to video, but it had like a choose your own path kind of thing. It was so cool. You basically choose what happens to the characters, and it has like different outcomes and stuff. It was the first movie I ever experienced like that. Kind of like what they did with Netflix and that, I forgot what it was called, Jabberwock or whatever. I also did a comic book fan movie watch, a bunch of superhero fan short films. Stream is still up and only got claimed for 3 tracks. Yeah, but see, at least it didn't get blocked though, because it's just the music. And that's fine. Like, I think YouTube needs to get rid of the whole blocking feature in general. Just like if you're gonna claim something, let creators dispute it, but don't block the video. I don't have the stream monetized anyways, so like, what? It's not like they're losing anything from it. Be welcome. Yeah, but if this one does get blocked, I mean, I can't do anything about it. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get through the whole thing, and then I'll try to plan something for next week. I don't think I'll have issues with next week's movies though. But then again, I don't know, because this is all public domain too. We'll have to play it by ear. You know which movie was really good too? It's copyrighted, so I can't. But I would love to stream 13 Ghosts. You guys remember that movie? Not the original, the remake. I thought that was a really good movie with all the different ghosts and stuff, and each one was very unique. Produced and directed by William Castle. It's the same guy as The Tingler too. My uncle told me he saw this movie in theaters when it first came out. That's awesome. Yeah, would have been 59.
Well, where is everybody?
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
Are we all strangers to each other? Don't you two know each other?
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
Is Frederick Lauren a friend
Norm
of yours?
Annie, is that a name?
I've heard of him, but I've never met him.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met a girl
the
called
man
Norm.
Either. Just a phone call. Do you know him?
No,
Well, then
Not a
you're the only
popcorn.
one of us who does.
Sucks.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
He's quite wealthy, isn't he?
Millions.
And 5 wives, I believe.
4, I think, so far.
A $50,000 party for only 5 people is a little steep, even for a millionaire.
Well, if I were going to haunt anybody, this would certainly be the house I'd do it in.
Who closed the door?
Did I miss anything? It literally just started. They were just talking about how these people have to survive 12 hours overnight
Steel.
in this haunted mansion for $10,000, which is equivalent to $100,000 today. I looked it up. So I mean, that's why I do the fan stuff to avoid these issues. Yeah, I may have to transition to that. It sucks. It sucks too, because it's not like I'm even doing anything wrong. Like, it's fully within copyright law, but the bot doesn't care. The bot doesn't know. The bot detects something and the bot blocks. That's all it
Annabelle.
does.
Our guests are here and fortunately still alive. Is your face on yet?
Dust and dirt everywhere, and the water barely trickles. Couldn't you have had the place clean?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up.
I think it'd be easy to survive
It's a
12
very
hours
fetching outfit, but
overnight.
hardly
Like,
suitable for a party.
just
I'm not
find a
going
safe
to.
room
You spend the night ghost
and
party
just
with
like, go in
your
a closet
idea
and
of
just hide in the closet all
it's gonna
night.
cost
Like,
me
don't go
$50,000.
exploring
I
like
want
an
you to have
idiot.
fun.
The party
Like,
was
just
my idea.
find a
Just
corner
didn't
somewhere
guess.
and hide.
Why all these
all
strangers?
night,
Why
that's
none of
it.
our friends?
Friends? Do we have any friends?
No, your jealousy took care of that.
I had a reason for inviting each guest.
Subtitles are kinda
I
wrong.
wanted kind of a cross-section. From psychiatrist to typist, and from drunk to jet pilot. They share one thing. They all need money. Now let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
And
It's
you
not
call this a
Halloween yet. What the fuck? If you don't think it's Halloween
Could
yet, you're on the
be.
wrong channel. Halloween is September through October, the
Why do
season
you
of the
always do
witch.
that? It spoils the champagne.
We don't do the
Right,
Halloween is
slow.
only on October 31st
Never done it.
shenanigans here.
Would you guarantee that?
That isn't funny, Frederick.
Make a good headline. Playboy kills wife with champagne cork. Will you join me?
No, thank you.
There are no safe rooms from ghosts. Go to closet. What are they going to do? Just hold the closet
My
shut.
humor is fine, thanks.
Just
But I
hide. 12
haven't
hours.
poisoned it.
It's not that long.
It's always good to know that. Have some. You'll enjoy the party more. Go on.
I don't remember who played the Vincent Price character in the
Your
remake.
choice is so touching. And I'm not going to the party,
Of all my wives, you're the least agreeable.
but still alive.
Halloween is a whole season here on the channel.
Would you go
Damn
away
right.
for $1 million in tax-free?
Yes, it is.
You want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all.
He thinks he can beat a
Jealousy
ghost. He's
isn't
not gonna think.
tax-free.
It's not gonna think to look at the closet.
Possessiveness is maddening.
If ever a man had grounds for divorce,
But can't prove them.
the time will come. You'll slip up one of these days,
Think so?
if I live long enough. You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes, arsenic on the rocks. Annabelle, you'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
He
Darling, what
looks so
makes you think
menacing.
that?
Something about you.
You know what? It's the mustache.
I hear that hanging is very uncomfortable, in case you get any more ideas.
Wasn't it Chris Kattan in the remake? I
let
don't
the
remember. I
ghosts
gotta
and the
watch it
ghouls
again.
disturb you, darling.
I haven't seen the remake in years.
Darling, the only ghoul in the house is you.
And don't sit up all night thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
Damn. It makes wrinkles. I mean, so far it seems like
This
we're
is
not having
what
any
she
issues.
used on my brother and her sister. Hacked them to pieces. We found parts of the bodies all over the house, in places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that. But no heads.
The wife, probably in a rage, threatened her husband with a knife and then, carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
She certainly went on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only two. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
This is
So
Clue,
there
the
are two
movie.
loose heads
I
just
remember the
floating
Clue
around
movie. I used to love that movie.
You can hear them at night. They whisper to each other and then cry.
Since our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
Now my banner on the top is false
Good evening.
advertising now. It's no longer a double feature.
I'm your host, Frederick Lauren. Since we're all strangers to each other, let's get acquainted with the drink, shall we?
Mr. Lauren, I advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later. What do you have,
Scotch and.
Doctor?
You know, they're making new Haunted Mansion movies, speaking of haunted houses.
Now, before the party
Like the Eddie
begins,
Murphy one, but
let's go over the
I guess
details.
it's going to be like a
The
complete reboot.
caretakers will leave at midnight, locking us in here until they
Hopefully
come
it's
back
not a
in the
comedy.
morning. Once the door is locked, there's no way out. The windows have bars that a jail would be proud of, and the only door to the outside locks like a vault. There's no electricity.
We need an emergency banner when
no
double
phone,
feature doesn't pan out right.
No one within miles.
I need to make a
So,
generic one.
no way to call for help.
Like a coffin.
So if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from the pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor. I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost. And now my wife has given us all the opportunity to find out.
Times all these streaming? I have no
Ghosts,
idea.
etc. Being only creations of hysteria, your party should be a success.
Well, Pritchard here promises
Hysteria.
us genuine ghosts.
Play 9 from Outer
7
Space, one of my
now.
favorite black and white movies. I don't even know if
Maybe
we'll be able
more
to stream
before
it.
morning.
That's the plan.
That's cheerful.
We'll find out.
4 men have been murdered in this house. And 3 women.
You planned your party very well, Mr. Lauren. 4 of us are men, 3 are women. Well, a ghost for everybody.
And Pritchard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens, huh?
This man gonna show the other guy's tingler? I guess the tingler situation's already been resolved.
See that stain? Blood. A young girl was killed here. And whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there.
What do you mean? Where?
Oh shit, chocolate syrup. Oh no.
It's too late. They've marked you.
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any self-respecting male ghost.
I hope it doesn't come back.
Well, Mr. Pritchard, you're the life of the party.
Oh, he hasn't even started yet. Wasn't there a man who threw his wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
Damn, there's been a murder in like every single house, in every room in that house. Been busy. See, it's also less scary when they're all together. So if you're all together with a group, like,
Who didn't die
it's easy
here.
to survive
He
the
was
night.
electrocuted later. Mr. Norton did a good deal.
It's like go to the bathroom and
of
just sit on the toilet all
experimenting
night.
with wine. But his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled the vat with acid and threw her in. She was supposed to stay down. But the bones came up. It's a funny thing. But none of the murders here were just ordinary. Just shooting or stabbing. They've all been sort of wild, violent, and different.
Look out!
God she didn't fall in.
You mean there's still acid in there?
The hell? Did she lean forward so much that she almost just like vaulted in? A ghost hand will reach over the toilet and give you the tingler? It's terrifying.
Destroys everything with hair and flesh. Just leaves the bones.
Damn, see, once you realize that, like, there's actual acid, like, oh shit, this is for real.
My, it's dry and dusty down here.
Well, there's a cure for that upstairs. Come on.
Shouldn't the acid be drained at that point? They left it in there, I guess. It's a lot of acid. In Japanese mythology, there's evil spirits that haunt bathrooms. Wasn't there a bathroom ghost in, what Zelda game was it? There's like a hand in the toilet, right? Was that Skyward Sword?
Mr. Lawrence said everybody'd get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just made the deal with me on the phone, but nothing about having to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm
Or
going
was
to stay
Majora? I remember the
$10,000.
toilet.
Yeah. You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. Seen things that weren't really there. Or were they?
I've done it in planes.
What are you going to do with your $10,000? If we get it.
What do you mean if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
Boy, I've never seen so many doors.
Automobile accident. I wonder if anyone out there in the world still calls car accidents automobile accidents.
Closet? Bottles.
See, that'd be kind of fun, man. If you're stuck there, like just sit in the basement and drink wine all night. Be so hammered when you see a ghost, like you're not even gonna care. Be like, hey, what's up? You want some wine? Problem solved.
Does it go anywhere?
It's like no one calls movies motion pictures. Yeah, moving pictures. Let's go to the pictures. Uh-oh. Oh shit, the ghosts are mad. See, they gotta scream so they don't die of fright from the tingler. What the hell is that? Oh my god, that's genuinely scary. Oh hell no. I'd shit my pants right there. But see, if I was in the closet, I wouldn't have seen it. That was creepy as hell, man. Which House on Haunted Hill do you prefer, the original or 90s remake? I never actually watched the original.
Please.
I do like the
Lance is
remake.
gone, and there's a ghost.
10K my ass. Oh, wait. 100K in today's money.
You say Lance is gone?
It's equivalent to 100K in today's money. It's not 10K. That's what you gotta remember.
We'll have to break it down. It's locked.
Ah.
Guys still operating by candlelight, too.
You all right?
Nothing that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
The Giant Crow's
The
smoke
only way
demon
to
at the end of the
come hit
99
again.
version is still unsettling to me.
Run head
I don't
on
even
into the
remember
wall.
that. It's been so long since I've seen it.
You didn't do that, did you? Let's get a bandage on that.
You can tell the inflation levels were in a decade by what the prize money is in movies of the time. It's true. 10K and 100K is quite the
They didn't
difference.
kill him.
Who?
He didn't bump his head. They hit him.
They?
Nora.
100K my ass. The fuck that I want to live. Well, he lived. He just got his head bumped a little bit. He's all
What
right.
did it look like?
Well, it was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at the time?
Well, yes.
Yes, I felt a tingle.
That, Mr. Loren, is hysteria.
Well, then, Doctor, how do you explain what happened to Lance? Was that hysteria, too?
You better get that checked in a day or so.
Thanks, Doc.
100K is nothing. Give me $1 billion. Then you would not stay in 12 hours. $100,000. That is what, 1/10 of a million. It's worth it, man.
The
12
ghosts are
hours.
coming
It's
closer,
worth it.
Mr. Loren.
You really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will, too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No, thanks.
I'd like one. Scotch and. Mr. Loren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be much red tape? Or
So you got to grab those candles like he did,
In a hurry, dear?
and you save them as like
Frankly, yes.
nunchucks. That's what you do.
Frantically.
Ghost comes up to you, starts swatting in the air.
There you are, my dear.
If he's giving them straight up cash for this, then obviously none of them are going to include it when they file their tax return. Hell no. IRS don't need to know. Cash only. The IRS didn't stay in the house for 12 hours.
One or something
That was earned.
in here when I came in. But where? And if the door was locked, how did it get out? What you saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And think about it. If you get so scared
Different to you?
from staying in the house all night, you could use the money for therapy, and you'll still have plenty left over.
Three, 6, 9, 12. 12 feet. Three, 6. Now I'm gonna knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall.
Oh, see, now they're separating. See, that's a big mistake in these movies. You separate.
Tap lower down.
See. Oh my God. What the fuck, man? That's so scary how she's moving. They gotta put a bomb on that wall like Zelda. There's a secret treasure in there. What's so scary wasn't even the face, it was the way she was moving, like on a rail.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run. It just floats.
Yeah, but why didn't I see it?
You don't
Doesn't
believe.
run, it's a mannequin on a rail.
How can I?
I've seen it. No, that would have been a shit your pants moment right there. I can imagine back in the day people watching this in the theater screaming their lungs out. Her feet even touching the ground. No, she was floating. She's a ghost.
I'm Annabelle Loren. You must be Miss Manning.
Wesley, welcome to House on
I
Haunted Hill.
realize this is a
The
very
Tingler was a
unusual and I'm
bust.
afraid very dull
Copyright
hobby.
blocked.
Wouldn't you like to freshen up?
For no legitimate reason.
This is your room.
One thing I hate about old school
Impressive,
acting is
isn't
the
it?
high-pitched shrill screams from the women.
I doubt it.
Yeah, they're really... Well, then you'd be annoyed in the
Great.
original Frankenstein and the
Perfect
Invisible Man.
atmosphere for my
There's this
husband's
lady
party.
that she just makes all these loud-ass shrieks every 2 seconds.
Why did you come here?
She's so annoying.
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know.
Judge Frankenstein's Army now.
Supervisor just came and said
I've heard of it. I've never watched it. Yeah, Tingler got tingled, unfortunately.
How long have you known my husband?
I didn't have
just met him
perfecto
tonight.
vision.
So? Why you? What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance, Mr. Schroeder, and I just left, that's all.
Don't do it again. Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself.
Yeah, that's sound advice.
Fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
But
You're in danger. We all are.
but who?
I hope for your sake you never find out.
That kind of reminds me of the hallway that Slimer in Ghostbusters. She's just flying down the hallway.
I'm Annabelle Lauren. Were you looking for something?
Not exactly.
Are you the doctor?
No, I'm Lance Schroeder.
The pilot. You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
Annabelle Lance.
That sort of sold-out army from Resident Evil Village got the ideas from Frankenstein's Army. Oh, they didn't just get the ideas. They outright stole the ideas. Have you
You
seen the
were with
boss
the
with the
young
fan
girl
on his
in the
head?
cellar. Why
They
was she so
completely stole that boss.
And you don't look like the type to
Yeah,
go
it
out
was
on
more
the
than
stage.
inspiration.
What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
She was just frightened then.
And mad at me, I think. I kidded her about it.
You know what you could do? You
I
could
wouldn't
just
joke
go to
with
bed.
Anything else that happens here tonight?
Go just
Now, don't tell me
leave
you're
the lights
taking all
on,
this seriously.
close the door, and just fall asleep, and you'll wake up in the morning.
Well, I'd like to find out what hit me.
Lance,
Was the Tingler as awful as it's seen? I don't know. It got copyright blocked.
if I need
You can
help,
watch
may I
it.
count on you?
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
Because YouTube was being YouTube.
Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
The money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
I think
What
this
can you
movie's
do?
going to be fine, though, because it would
Oh,
have
he
gotten
thinks
blocked
with
by
big
now.
money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first simply disappeared.
I think it's
The
fourth
other two
wife.
died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
You mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
Well, what can he do?
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then. Please be careful.
Would he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
I think it sounds like she's BSing, too, because she tried to kill him. He already said that. One of them was lying.
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun.
Was he
Nora
just
Manning
standing
was
down the
almost killed
hallway?
by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
Is he badly hurt?
The saturnine psychiatrist bandaged him up. Don't you want to go and console him, as you do most men, in your fashion?
You're so clever, Frederick.
Yes, I lie awake nights wondering why I married you. It was rather a mistake.
You didn't marry me, dear. I married you. Unpleasant.
Yeah,
but
these
no
two
mistake.
absolutely hate each other. Just get divorced.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours.
You don't have to
You
try to
are
kill
going.
each other.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
No.
My
Are
God.
you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow. It's almost time to lock up the house. And then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll
Shit,
end.
man. You mean watch party? They're gonna go. Yeah, that's gonna be their party that he keeps talking about. They're just gonna watch the Tingler downstairs. They got perfecto vision in the movie room.
It's close to midnight, Lance.
Okay. I'll be down in a minute.
Who is it?
Your host, my dear. It's almost midnight, Nora. We're all going to get together down in the living room.
All right, Mr. Lloyd. I'll be right down.
See, it's almost midnight. Then you only got what, like 6 or 7 hours before the sun comes up? Almost halfway there. Oh, wow. What was that? Was that like a cut off face? Oh, this is going to be a scare, I bet. Here we go. Oh, I thought there was someone on the other side. A mask covered in chocolate, yeah. Damn, I might watch the remake tonight. I think I have it. I gotta look.
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
The hell? It's the tall man from Phantasm. 11:45. 15 minutes till midnight.
Where's Nora? Miss Manning.
I don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened? That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been caretakers here for years.
The hell?
She's blind, you know.
I'm not going to stay here.
She is blind? I mean, that
It looks
explains
like we
it,
have a
I
real
guess.
case of hysteria on our hands.
But why was
I
she
think
still
it's
making like a
just
horrible
upset.
monster
Not
face?
hysterical.
That's kind of funny.
Good evening.
Hello, my dear.
Ever notice the tall man's
This is
bald
my
when he
wife.
thinks got into truck?
These are our
Yeah, it's a
guests.
cerebral bore.
Ruth Bridges, Dr. Trent. You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning. And this is Lance Schroeder.
Get me out of here.
Now, what about the 10,000?
I don't care. He wants to kill me.
Who wants to kill you?
Mr. Lawrence.
May I have your attention, please? I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die,
Then nobody gets the money.
you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning. If any of you decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
Nope, someone left the window open. Vincent Price, welcome to my horror prank show. I love those horror prank shows. You know what's a good
Who
one?
told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Fuck, what was it
They're
called?
gone now.
It was on just recently
I
where
was
people
going
get
to
their
ask
friends
you whether
on,
you wanted to stay or not,
and like
but
they
it
think they
seems
got
that
them like
the
new jobs or
caretakers
something,
made
and
the
it turned out to be
decision
like
for
some
you.
scary ass prank.
We're all locked in
Scare
now.
scare
I don't wanna
encounters,
stay.
something like that.
I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Darling, haven't you had enough of the silly game? Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
This is your party. Remember,
No, not Fear Factor.
in spite of my wife's
like
faith
Scare
in my ability to
Encounters?
do the
Hell, okay.
impossible, we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock.
Scare
in the morning.
Tactics. That's it.
But we have
Scare
some
Tactics.
party favors for
I
you.
love that show. I
These
tried to
are
get a
the
friend on the show.
bonus.
I actually wrote to the show and tried to get one of my friends on. Never got a response, sadly.
This
It would
is
have been
my
awesome.
wife's idea. I must say, I think it's rather dangerous. I suppose you all know.
I love
how
how
to
those, like,
use
little
one of these
coffin-
things, but
little
in
gun
case you
coffins.
don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger. You see, they're loaded.
These are no good against the dead, only the living.
Doctor? Lance?
This seems like kind of a dangerous idea, is having everyone scared shitless in a house all night and then
Go ahead,
spread out handguns to each of them so they can start firing in a panic at any sound.
Miss Bridges?
It just seems like a really bad idea.
And here's yours, dear.
I don't need it.
It was your idea. Who knows, you may want to use it on me before this night is over.
Throw
I
these
love how
guns
much they hate
away.
each
They
other.
won't do you any good.
I agree with Pritchard on that point, although not for the same reason.
Dr. Trent, don't you approve of our little party favors?
Suppose Nora had had a gun when she mistook the blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running
She would have
around the
accidentally
house
shot a
shooting
blind
each other,
servant.
aren't you?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
Mr. Pritchard, you said your sister-in-law killed a man and a woman here and cut them up? You said they found hands and feet, but they never found any heads. Would you like to see one of those heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads? Well then, just follow me.
Of course, not going to be there. You seen 1939 Kong? Yeah, of course. I have that movie on Blu-ray. I love that movie. It's one of the original classics.
I really don't need this.
It's like I can kill you with poisons later.
Just go look in my suitcase. Just go look.
Of course. Such a trope.
But it was in there. A woman's head.
Nora, I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
Get out! Get out, all of you! All of you, get
How
out!
condescending. Would you care for a sedative?
Here!
Oh my god. They're so condescending to women in these old movies.
You think it's all right to leave her by herself, Doctor?
I wish she'd taken the sedative.
Well, what do you suppose she thought she saw?
They're closing in on her.
Look, Doc, I think somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be 1,000,000 people around her. But if they wanted her, they'd get her.
Oh my god, my arm's sore. I forgot I got my
What if he's right?
He's too drunk to know what
my
he's talking about.
updated COVID booster today.
Hang on a minute.
I keep remembering when I move my arm and it's sore.
Do you think it would do any good if you went in and...
It was a good movie. Couldn't leave right away.
Do you think there really was a head in her suitcase?
I don't know.
The diagnosis, yeah, it's always hysteria.
Right over the edge.
But would you sort of stay up here, I mean, in case she needs help?
Different times, man, different times.
All right. I'll be in my room.
Oh, by the way, while you guys, it was blocked. But if you were watching The Tingler, after it got blocked, the scene you guys didn't see when he was talking about the mute lady at the ticket booth, he said she's mute and dumb. And I was
Are you
like,
sure there were
what?
many
But they were doing it in
people
like serious
after the-
conversation.
Except for the ghosts.
Like,
I
oh
don't
my
believe
God, you
ghosts.
can't say that.
Nor in frightening women. In Nora's case, it's gone far enough. Perhaps too far.
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
Man, we should be able to stream any movie we want to. Any movie. I would love to stream the Halloween movies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. So many good movies we'd have a blast watching on stream. I mean, I technically can if I don't show them, but still. Then I have to make sure people own them, so not everyone can participate.
Nora? Nora?
As long as it's not recently released, I agree. Yeah, like, if a movie's been out for a couple years, like, who cares? Like, what the hell does it matter? There's the head. Just running around with it. Just showing everybody.
What do you know about this?
They've taken her. In a little while, she'll be one of them.
Where's Nora? Where is she?
It's too late. It's too late. You'll never find her again.
Pritchard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Actually, she's mutant deaf. No, yeah, but in the movie they called her mutant dumb. He called her dumb.
Let her down.
Sounds very calm. Like, oh, take it down. I mean, I've been thinking about that all the time. I've streaming Aliens, Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warrior, so much more. Yeah. I mean, technically you could if you, like, I guess if you go through, like, a Discord and do it, but... Because there's not a bot monitoring it, you know? But still, it's a whole nother platform you gotta go through, and it doesn't really help your YouTube channel. It's unrelated, so it sucks. You're basically giving those movies free promotion anyway.
Nora?
Because people that really like them will go out and buy them.
She's dead, Mr. Lauren. Your wife hanged herself.
How much money is made by people watching movies that are over 3 years old? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you've already made your money. It's been in theaters. It's been out for a couple years. Like, what the hell do you care anymore? I bet you can stream live action Fist of the North Star. You know what I was thinking? I wonder if I can get away with streaming Super Mario Brothers. Who's gonna claim that? Who's gonna claim that movie?
Hide me, please, hide me.
My review for it never got claimed either. I don't think anyone wants anything to do with it. You planning on streaming the new game Scorn? Maybe. Looks alright. I want to get it, but I'll probably wait for reviews. There's a lot of games coming out.
And then he went away and left me.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
As long as you pay the company to stream their movie, you should be allowed to stream it. Yeah, well, I paid for it when I bought the Blu-ray
Sure
disc.
about this?
Several times in some cases.
It was dark, but it must have been him.
I've been looking at Discord for movie watch
Has anybody
parties
seen this
recently.
since you
Yeah, I may start one up sometimes. It's just...
That room that I went by in the
I'm hesitant on Discord because it's just another thing to keep track of, you know? And like I said, it doesn't really do anything to help grow my channel, but it's a nice place for people to congregate and really where I can do whatever the hell I want without a bot worrying
Lauren said
about.
she
But
committed suicide.
I don't know, like I said, it's just
But I
another
think
thing to keep
somebody
track
killed
of.
him.
What do you think of Street Fighter 6 trailer and gameplay yesterday? I thought it was awesome. I'm excited about that game. I'm really excited about that game. I want to play as Juri. I love her character design in that. Hey, Mega Man, welcome. Too bad we can't see the Tingler. Yeah, it got copyright blocked. So it's just, it's not a, it's a single feature night. This is false advertising.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's all have a
Dead
meeting,
card.
discuss what to
Thank
do.
you for the $10. Forgot to
Living
pay
room?
for admission.
Okay, in a minute.
Thank you, much appreciated. You have a premium ticket. You are allowed to sit in the tingler seat now. The seat that will tingle randomly.
I've got to go downstairs. Now you lock yourself in here and don't let anybody know you're here. If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon
What are
as I
you
can.
buying?
Oh my god, that scared me.
And if you have
Here's the
to,
ghosts.
you use it.
Yeah, you know, I might look into. I was gonna say I might look into Tingler. I might look into Discord to just, I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. I might look into that because I would love to just stream like Alien or Halloween, just any of these horror movies that normally you wouldn't be able to. Hate dealing with the bot. That's the second time in 2 years I've seen an alert scary. Oh no, it's happened quite a bit.
So beautiful. So greedy. So cold.
Oh wait a minute.
What are you doing in here?
I didn't
Wait.
update this text file.
Don't wait. What do you mean coming in
There.
here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
You're drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Look, Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
I've had enough of your spook talk. What's the maximum capacity for Discord stream? I have no idea. I don't know anything about Discord. I've been in a couple Discord servers, you know, friends of mine and stuff, but I never open it. I never use it.
Where's what's her name? Nora.
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren, isn't there some way we can get out of this house now?
Now thinking of all the awesome big
No,
budget
no.
films you could stream, claim,
can
and
try
block free. I
breaking
know,
out.
right?
The only door to the outside is made of steel. The bars of the windows are set in solid stone.
Although
Gotta
technically that's not fair use, but I mean, there's no bot. What does it
I'm not
matter?
afraid of your ghosts, Bridget,
George, thank you for the 10,000 Chilean pesos.
but I am afraid.
I believe that's $5. Thank you.
When we came
So the
here a few
Discord
hours
fund.
ago,
If
the
you
only
need help
thing
with
we had in
Discord,
common
us
was the
mods can help you out.
$10,000 we'd get.
Yeah, I'll probably look into
Now,
it this
however, we
week,
share
to
What
be
are you
honest,
buying?
and go from there. And
The death of Mrs. Lauren. So far tonight,
'cause, yeah, like I said, it's just another
one
thing
of
to
us was
keep
almost
track
killed
of.
by a falling chandelier.
A lot
one
of
of
people
us
have been
was
asking for one though
mysteriously
for a
slugged.
while.
One of us has been driven to the brink of absolute hysteria, and one of us is dead. Were these accidents? Suicide? And we must stay here for 6 more hours.
6 hours. 6 of us.
6
5
hours.
minutes.
Who'll be next? How will it happen?
Let me ask you a question, Doctor. You were the first one to see my wife there. Did you also see anything that she could have climbed up on and then jumped?
No.
If only using a small group
Did any of-
capacity. If I remember right, I had another streamer doing a vid stream, and he said not everyone would get in
There
because there was a
was none.
capacity cap. Well, let's see.
How
Right
then
now,
did she
we've
get
got
up there so high?
66.
Exactly,
Well, hold
Mr.
on.
Lauren. How?
We've had between 50
Couldn't
and
have
60
pulled
viewers
herself
on
up there.
average
She
this
couldn't
stream.
have dropped from the ceiling.
I wonder what the cap
Do you
is.
think
Anyone
your
know?
wife killed herself?
No. She was murdered. By one of you.
Murdered.
Or you, Mr. Lauren. To deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
We were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder.
I wonder if he's trying to cover up the murder.
What husband hasn't at some time wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do
God.
it in such a
What
way
husband
so
who
that he'd
hasn't wanted
never
to
be
kill his
suspected?
wife?
I'm not such a fool as to hang my wife from a ceiling by a rope.
The fact remains that you, or one of us, murdered Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning. What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
For once, Pritchard may be right. If another murder's in the works, let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not? Maybe one of us saw too much.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house? To see some ghosts, have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren. We know that. One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent, okay?
You're gonna be
What we have to
awesome.
do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
You really
On Discord,
I don't think anything.
if I do one and get it set up
and
properly,
if anybody comes in, I'll
streaming
shoot
Killer Clowns from Outer Space,
Or her.
the game, the
And if we
movie.
all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room. And the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she
Very
does.
welcome. This is
And we all have
Killer
guns.
Clowns from Outer Space.
We're all agreed?
Oh, I wish this night were over.
Rooms? Guns? I tell you, it doesn't make any difference. They aren't through with us yet.
If you play Killer Clowns, I'm not coming. I don't do clowns. No, they're not clowns, man. You gotta watch it. They're aliens. See? Not clowns. Aliens. The movie's not scary at all. It's a campy sci-fi flick.
What's the use of saying goodnight?
Good night.
So I'm trying to see how many people can go into like a Discord.
Good night, Doctor.
Would you prefer Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Oh, that's such a good movie. You know George Clooney? That's one of. I think that's his first movie. He's like the kid behind the counter in like a snack shop or like a pizza shop or something. He's a kid. He's a teenager in that movie. Depends on the actual number you set and restrict. Video chats are 25 people. I have one where you can have 100 people inside. Well, I mean, it'll probably be a lot less people than our... Because right now we have 68. I'm assuming not everyone will make the jump from YouTube to a Discord server, so... Probably cut the number in half, I'd imagine. I don't know. We'll see. Thinking of doing Stranger Things with Cobra Kai watch party nights on Discord. That's awesome. Cobra Kai was so good. I binged it all yesterday from beginning to end. The last season, I loved it. The only problem is I wouldn't be able to put it up on YouTube later. It's part of like a playlist for people to watch later, but I mean, if it's copyright claim, it doesn't matter anyways, right? Uh-oh. The Hershey syrup again. Nosferatu's public domain. Yeah, it's been public domain. I don't know, though. I don't know if I like the silent films.
You okay?
I know it's classic, but
Go to their
it's
rooms
hard to
and
get
lock
into silent
themselves in.
films.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't.
You're going to change the title on the top?
It was him, all right.
On the banner? It
Tried to
doesn't
kill
matter.
you, and he did kill his
I
wife.
changed the title of the video.
How can you be so sure?
She tried to warn me, asked me to help her. The doc thinks he's going to try and kill one of us. Now, there must be a way out of this place, and I'm going to find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
What if he finds out you're alive? No, Nora. You're safer here than any place else. Now just lock yourself in and keep quiet.
Quiet.
If I find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
You know, it's funny, in House on Haunted Hill, I think they built the house near a roller coaster in the movie, and they showed the roller coaster, and it was a promo for Universal back in the day. They had a cross promo because Islands of Adventure had just opened, and they were trying to promote the Incredible Hulk roller coaster. So that roller coaster you see in the House on Haunted Hill remake is the Incredible Hulk when it was brand new, before the public had access to it yet. I remember that. I was on the Hulk. Yeah, here it is. It's right there in the movie. It's that roller coaster accident scene. Bella, go see Dracula's public domain too. The movie actually is copyrighted by Universal. I've looked that up before. There's all kinds of loopholes with that movie. The Universal monster ones, Universal's got a tight grip on them. And when I reviewed that movie, it got claimed by Universal also. Oh my god. And she's not moving at all. She's just standing there. Is that the wife? Yeah, it's the wife. That didn't seem like such a big deal. I thought she was like staggering and like fling her through the window. Yeah, exactly like Scorpion. Get over here. That's creepy. Yeah, look, check this out. This is the problem I had with Dracula. Because Universal has renewed the copyright for it. Dracula doesn't enter U.S. public domain until 2027. So until then, it'll get copyright blocked by Universal. Why did she run? She just stares at the hand and screams at it. I love it. She had a gun there this whole time. Yeah, they all got guns earlier. Oh, that hand, by the way, that was basically the cover for Goosebumps #2, Stay Out of the Basement. Anyone remember that cover? It looked exactly like that. This is such a haunted house trope. The piano playing by itself. That scream. Man, I gotta watch the remake.
An admission of guilt, Doctor?
Certainly not. There's either somebody else in this house or one of us has left his room. Did you hear anything?
Organ music?
That, and someone walking.
You got yours? Ready?
You look downstairs, and I'll look up here.
Why not together?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why
Just
waste
afraid the
time?
remake ain't blocked. Well, I'm not gonna stream the remake. Yeah, the remake's definitely copyrighted. How much is left of this movie? I feel like it's been going on for a little while. Oh, there's only like 10 minutes left. It doesn't feel at all like we're heading towards a conclusion. But you know what? These old movies, a lot of time feel that way. Like, if you watch the original Dracula, it ends so suddenly. Like, a lot of these movies, they didn't work towards a proper ending. They were just like one scene and it was over.
It's almost over, darling. Every detail was perfect.
What's happening?
We've done it. A perfect crime.
The hell?
Beautiful.
Has she killed him?
Not yet, but she will.
Get me out of this hanging harness. What's taking that girl so long? What time is it?
Oh shit, she faked it?
First, I couldn't get Nora to want to protect herself.
Was that in
from
the
gun.
remake? I don't remember.
After you appeared at the window, everything began to work just as we had planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
Sometimes movies wouldn't have actual endings, they just cut off. Yeah, well, Dracula, you just hear him
Where's
scream.
Nora now?
Because he gets killed, but you don't even see it. It
On the
happens
way to
off
the
camera
cellar.
and then the movie
So
ends.
scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
David, are you sure none of them will suspect us?
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
The Screaming Skull was great. That was a fun one.
Just a ghost party gag.
Completely
We'll claim
absurd,
it was a
but it was
dummy since
fun.
I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretakers?
Well, they had no idea what they were really doing.
What about Nora? She's not stupid, you know.
Darling, believe me, everything we planned is working perfectly. Nora is sure Frederick murdered you. She thinks Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Frederick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
So this whole time, she's just trifling, and she's trying to get her husband killed.
When you hear the shot, come down to the cellar.
Are you doing Angry Red Planet? I have it on Blu-ray, but I'm finding conflicting information on that movie, whether it's in public domain or not. That's the problem. But again, like, it's 50-50 on YouTube either way. So I don't know. I am thinking of possibly messing with the whole Discord thing. This is basically a more serious Scooby-Doo. Yeah. It's so lame. So the whole plot was just to scare the shit out of her. Drive her into hysteria so she murders a man. Oh wow, now they're gonna throw him in the acid. Impeccable aim, yeah. Right in the middle. That was kind of funny. Why did she shoot him, though? That's my... Because he said, Nora, no. At that point, you'd think she'd instantly be like, oh, shit, I thought you were a ghost.
David? David?
Oh, damn. Could this be revenge? If that's the whole thing full acid, why would you even get close to the damn thing? Just drain it. Oh my god, is he floating out of there? No! No! Is that Vincent Price's skeleton? No way. That's so corny. I love it. It's like a Spirit Halloween skeleton. Does he start dancing? Oh no, it's walking towards her. This is a Castlevania skeleton right here. You gotta make sure you ground pound it when it's in pieces.
Everything I have, even my life. But you're not going to live to enjoy it.
This is
Come
amazing.
with me, murderess. Come with me.
Look how non-threatening the skeleton is. Like, I would just jump kick it. It's a skeleton. Oh my god, she's gonna walk right into the acid. Please. She died of fright. The tickler got her. Oh my god, that's one of the best kills I've ever seen in a movie. Outstanding. Outstanding Oscar award-winning performance right there. Holy shit. Oh my god, it was a skeleton on a string, for real. She couldn't look up and see the string. This ending made the entire movie worth it, in all honesty.
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Annabelle. crime you two planned was indeed perfect. Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started
Hold
your
up.
game of murder.
Why did he do this elaborate game?
That I
Why
was
didn't he just shoot her and then throw her in the acid? Isn't it the same thing? He could have just shot her and put her back, put her in there. Instead of playing this puppeteering act with the guy's skeleton.
Lance! I've shot Mr. Loren. He's down in the wine cellar.
Alive?
I don't think so. It's him. He's alive.
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear. I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now. Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell.
I pressed triangle and countered them.
I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
That was awesome. But like I said, the entire plot was unnecessary. All he had to do, like, at the end of the day, just shoot them, put them in the acid.
Now there are 9.
Same end result.
There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now. And then they'll come for you.
This movie is awesome. Man, I can't believe I've never seen the original. It's really good. The ending, like I said, it makes the whole thing worth it. The whole thing worth it. The end. A jury of Aussies finds Mr. Price innocent, yes. Well, that was The House on Haunted Hill. The original. Very cool movie. We would have another movie tonight if it weren't for the damn, the Tingler situation being untingled. What I'm going to do, alright, here's the thing. What I have scheduled for next week is The Phantom Creeps and Plan 9 from Outer Space. If I have time this week, because I'm trying to work on my Metroid video too, I want to get that up. If I have time this week to pick a day just to mess around with Discord and see how it all works, maybe what we'll do is stream like full, like, because I could stream like full copyright movies on there without a problem. Maybe. So, I mean, I'm thinking about doing that. If I could do that, maybe what we'll do Saturday is, maybe Killer Clowns and something else. We'll see. I'll let you guys know during the week. I'll put an update on the community tab as we get closer. I gotta see if I can mess with everything, because with the problem with YouTube is, like you guys experience now, and for you guys before, they experience it with The Thing. When we try to watch The Thing, things that are in public domain, or movies that are in public domain, and then for some reason they match with the content ID system, and then it's blocked. Like, I can't do shit about it at that point. I mean, I could. The other thing, maybe you could do a watch along with the Tingler like Resident Evil. Yeah, that's another thing. I could do the movies like I did with Resident Evil, where I would just live react and you guys watch at the same time. And that's kind of a pain in the ass with like full movies, because then I have to assume everyone owns it. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out and see. But I think it'd be a lot of fun if for Halloween season, if I can get enough people on Discord to show up for the watch parties, I think it'd be a lot of fun watching like these real, like, full-length movies like Halloween and Alien and, you know, Killer Clowns and all that. I think that'd be a blast. So we'll see. I'll look into it and see if I have time to put that together this week, because that would be very, very Halloween-y. We watch Trick or Treat. That's a great one too. But yeah, for tonight though, we will leave it at that. It was a half success night. Monday, I'll be streaming. Next week, we got a couple streams going on, because Tuesday, we're going to finish up Gears of War. I'm all caught up to where we were. Monday, but Monday is going to be Doom 64. So make sure you're there for that. Monday, 7 p.m., Doom 64. We're going to play it on Watch Me Die, so you guys have seen me Watch Me Die plenty at it, I'm sure. So yeah, we'll cut it there. You guys enjoy your... Ozzy, are you streaming tonight? If you're streaming, drop a link in the chat. I think Ozzy's streaming tonight. Maybe. Because I'm not streaming until Monday, so I'm done right now. And tomorrow I'm going to be really tired, probably because I got my updated COVID booster. So I don't feel anything at all today, but usually it's the second day where you're knocked out. So we'll see. Yeah, all right. Yeah, drop your, before I end it, yeah, drop your link. If you guys want to hang out more, Ozzy is streaming tonight. What are you streaming? I'll be in there hanging out. Taku's streaming tomorrow. Killer Clowns would be fun, though. That movie's so over the top, ridiculous, and absurd. Like, you can't watch that movie and not love it because it's so campy. Oh, Mario Sunshine. Wahoo! Alright, yeah, there's the link. For those that want to hang out, Ozzy is streaming Mario Sunshine tonight. So you've got the link there. And, well, I'll probably see some of you in there. Other than that, peace out. I will see you guys Monday.